In 1999, a small video game company called Electronic Arts decided to make a game about not just racing, but racing with high stakes. Need for Speed High Stakes was released on the PlayStation 1 and PC. We're going to be focusing on the one that came out for PC though, since that's the one I pretty much grew up with. Now, on the surface, it's just another racing car game that uses fancy sports cars, and you know what? It is. But there's just one thing that sets it apart from other games: staying one step ahead of the cops. That's right, you avoid speeding tickets to become most wanted. Now, alternatively, you can actually become the cop and do your best at using spike strips, roadblocks, and other methods to pull over and ticket racers. Ticket the racer 3 times to win the game. Though it's a crying shame that the UK voices are only on 2 tracks in the whole entire game, it really adds to the level of immersion when you stray far away from the American stages.
3-1 to County. I have a BMW, excess speed, near the old guard tower. Blue lights, sirens on, flashing headlights.
All units be advised. Be on the lookout for a BMW.
332 to Central. The suspect has gone airborne, past the tunnel. This joker's going to be a goner if he doesn't slow down.
Tango Alpha 332. Roger.
Now, I only learned recently that the game was also released on the PlayStation 1. Never played it up until now, and I'm honestly surprised at how both different and similar it is to the version that I've known all my life. The gameplay itself is different too. Instead of letting you free roam until the speeder starts speeding, you start off chasing a speeder or giving chase shortly after an intro. The goal in this version is to ram into a speeder until they slow down enough to make an arrest. Do it 10 times in a row in the allotted time, with each bust giving you a little more bonus time. The voices in this one are only Western no matter where you go, and they seem to be less snappy than on the PC version.
Central, 37. We're better than 100 kilometers an hour.
10-4, Unit 37.
In more recent times, the only other games that come close to matching the feel of this first Need for Speed High Stakes is, ironically enough, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. You even get a light narrative. The game takes place in a fictional setting called Seacrest County, a place where drivers go to specifically race all sorts of exotic cars. However, more so in this one, law enforcement has opted to adapt to this growing problem of speeders, and they have standard, exotic, and extremely unlikely police vehicles. You can get the remastered version of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit with all the DLC on Steam or on the EA Store. Not so much for high stakes on the PS1, maybe for the PC? I mean, is it really abandoned? So yeah, I just wanted to talk about one game, but I ended up talking about 3. Go figure.